Hi, I'm Christopher Lewin and I'm here to talk to you about my latest training program that teaches you to read faces. In this segment we're going to discuss that all-important question, the fairy tale ending, and they lived happily ever after. Well, in today's society we're not seeing a lot of they lived happily ever after. Maybe sometimes it's because of the choices we make. Also, it could do with we don't necessarily understand the person that we're choosing to spend the rest of our life with. Well, with face reading, you can get an insight into a person before you even ask the first question, would you like to go out? How can that happen? And it's not so much about judging. Please understand, if you're a German Shepherd, you don't want to go out with a Chihuahua unless you have some sort of fetish. But apart from that, you would normally like to try and find a dog that can run and play and do all the certain things that you can do. Well, humans are the same. They find that people who have someone who's similar to them, have the same interest, likes and dislikes, have a much harmonious relationship. Well, with face reading, you can actually learn those traits of the person. You can see if they're a restless person. You can understand if they're a perfectionist, whether they're tidy, whether they're messy, whether they like to travel, or whether they like to stay home, whether they're ambitious, whether they like to really be home with family. All these things you can learn from reading the face. Now, I invite you to take this program because as far as relationships are concerned, it will make a huge difference. If you're in a relationship already, it is a huge benefit because there are couples that spend 20 years and they just never quite put their finger on why their partner does the things that they do. Well, it's because those traits were built into them at conception. And 85% of the time, we live according to those traits. Now, learning to read faces will solve a lot of those issues. You will be able to understand your partner and understand yourself. And if you're out there in the dating world looking to find a partner, it's going to help you weed out a lot of people that wouldn't necessarily make your life happy. Now, we understand with relationships there's a lot of fluff and buff at the beginning. But there comes a time when it settles down and it starts taking its patterns. And if you have those two lots of people with totally two different characteristics, it makes for a hard relationship. If we can bring the relationship back into this sort of frequency, the two can move ahead together. Face reading is a very, very valuable tool when it comes to dating or relationships. Now, I know that we'd all like to have a harmonious relationship. Why not take the course, find out how you can change the certain traits in you that are not so very positive and build on your positive traits. Also understand your partner's traits, the ones that are positive and the ones that are not so positive. You can discuss them, you can understand each other. It'll take you to a whole new level. This is a brilliant course in helping you improve relationships. I look forward to you taking the course and I look forward to hearing from you how it's changed your life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this clip and I look forward to seeing you on the website.